What's up, everybody? So, I just wanted to come in and inform y'all, for those that do listen. So, I wanted just to talk about some of the stuff going on, breaking news, as what's going on today. It came out this weekend, I believe Friday, and it's just I don't know how Kamala can even be in the race after having these kind of numbers. But yeah, check it out. This is the clip, and this just came out this weekend.
Sandra, bear with me. We just got these numbers moments ago, but it's a jaw dropper to say the least. So to set the stage here, let me just
And you're reading that right. 13,000, 15,000 rapists, 13,000 murderers, 425,000 convicted criminals. Fucking yes, treason, disqualifying evil. How the fuck is she in this race?
explain what these numbers mean. ICE has something called a non-detained docket. Essentially what that is it means migrants who were encountered by DHS but are no longer in federal custody. So who's on this non-detained docket? It's illegal immigrants who were caught and released at the border, released with the court date years away. They're in immigration proceedings, combined with illegal immigrants who have already been ordered deported from the country by a judge, but are still here roaming the country. So keep that in mind, this non-detained docket. According to a letter that the acting director of ICE just sent to Texas Congressman Tony Gonzalez, on ICE's non-detained docket, they're currently tracking 425,000 non-citizens who have been convicted of a crime. Of that number, over 13,000 non-citizens have convictions for homicide and are on the non-detained docket, meaning they're roaming the country right now. On top of that, there are another 15,811 non-citizens convicted of sexual assault who are roaming the country right now on ICE's non-detained docket.
Now, you get this. You get what we're talking about. Now, this is what we're fighting against, and this is what's so fucking stupid. Like, how the fuck? I mean, not only did they catch them and they knew this, and then they just released them into the public. So next time a Democrat says they really care about people, they actually don't. And we know this because hundreds of thousands of kids already been reported missing with the Biden administration and the Harris. Let's just call it what it is: Biden and Harris administration. That's what they made us call it for so long, right? They kept now they're trying to memory hole it and call it the Biden administration, which is fucking hilarious. Yeah, let's you fucking really were making us the Biden Harris administration. The Biden Harris said that over and over. And that's what it is. It's the Harris administration now, too. Where is Biden? Fuck, he comes out every now and then. He's like, I don't know what the fuck. He's just like a seasonal fucking president, I guess. He comes out when it's, hey, here's a photo up. Now, one of the that is crazy. The thing that I want to show that is because all these people are on our streets now. Make sure that you keep your kids, make sure they know where they're at all times, and fucking and you're careful about your surroundings, because with that many fucking rapists, I want to fucking show it one more time. 15,811 known rapists that are in the country that shouldn't be here. 13,099 fucking murders. How is that not disqualifying, for real? I really want to fucking hear. How is that not disqualifying? So, what is the fucking game here? What's the game plan? Are we just gonna virtue signal all the way to our destruction, I guess? Yeah, just fucking allow me and get these. Hey, did you rape somebody? Get your ass in here. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, and then if you really cared about women, you would not allow this kind of shit. Like, let's be fucking real, man. Like, there's no way. That is an insane amount of people coming in. 425,000. That's like the size of, I mean, that's about the population of corpus of people that are known criminals coming into the U.S. that came in. Sorry, not even coming in, came in already. And we just have a revolving door. Fuck it, go, 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 go. Let's get them. But Kamala is the one blaming Trump for the border, which is fucking, woo, that gaslighting is good. You gotta love it. Anyways, speaking of Houston and the ports, now there's this new thing. I don't know if y'all are aware of it because the news hasn't covered it too much, but they've covered it here and there from what I've seen. But it should be front page. We are potentially in a fucking major supply chain crisis. Let me play this for you because this is pretty scary. And again, this could definitely disrupt the supply chain. It could raise costs on goods. We could have a shortage of goods. It's all kinds of bad things going on with this. And if the strike does go through, and we're gonna be in a world of shit if it goes past a week.
Might take much longer for you to get the products you want because next week, a potential labor strike at East and Gulf Coast ports could leave ships filled with billions of dollars worth of goods stranded. Back in June, talks stalled between the union representing dock workers, that's the International Longshoremen Association, and the group representing their employers, the United States Maritime Alliance. And that means more than 45,000 workers at 36 different ports across the East and Gulf Coasts might walk off the job next Tuesday. More than 60% of shipping traffic goes through these ports, so the expected economic impact from a strike could be significant. Consider what a week-long East and Gulf Coast strike could do. It could reduce the national gross domestic product by $4.5 to $7.5 billion. However, analysts stress that the lost GDP would mostly be recovered once ports clear shipping backlogs. Still, that could take until next year to do so. The economic impact will also be large because each port is crucial to the national economy. Take a look at this. Down in Norfolk, Virginia, if that port closes, the expected economic impact would be as much as $600 million per day. That's according to analysis.
Per fucking day, $600 million. And as you see here, Houston very close to us. So yeah, we're gonna get fucking shafted if this does go past a week.
By the nonprofit Maitre. Houston's port faces costs of $91.5 million per day in imports and exports. Since these goods could remain stuck at sea during a potential strike, some manufacturers are sending their goods to the West Coast. Already, August was the busiest month for the Port of Los Angeles since the pandemic, and it was the busiest month in the 113-year history of its neighboring port down in Long Beach.
All right. So as you see there, that could really affect the United States supply chain massively. What I have read is these port workers are trying to get 77% raise due to inflation. But as you know, if they get all this shit, they're gonna just prices are gonna go up because they're gonna have to pay them more, and we're gonna suffer for the consumers. Now they have been saying, I have read people online saying the amount of work that they do and all that, they deserve it. Yeah, everybody wants a raise, but fuck, 77% over 6 years. That's a fucking massive raise. Jesus Christ. I wish I'd get a fucking 10%. Everybody's dealing with inflation, right? Everybody's dealing with these costs of gas. The gas goes up and down. It's crazy. I'm sure if you're in California, you're paying a lot fucking more for everything than we are down here in Texas. But yeah, shit's expensive. Fucking groceries, all this shit. That sucks, but that's the way the economy is until we get back on our feet. And we're not gonna get back on our feet when you got a fucking presidential company saying are trying to do a 40% top income tax rate for the top earners. When you have a 7% hike on corporate taxes, when you have a 25% tax on unrealized gains, which we've already kind of talked about. If you don't know what unrealized gains is, it's basically money that you don't even have yet. If you possess something of value like a house or anything like that, and this does go towards houses. Say you own a house, you buy it for 150,000. In a year's time, it's worth 170,000, and you will get taxed 25% of that 20,000 extra the equity that your house has gained. So and you don't have that. You're still living in that house. It's not like you sold the house. You're living in that house. So unconstitutional. That's a fucking stupid thing to do. And anybody that's for that is ridiculous. Now, the 7% tax hike she wants to do is also, that's just gonna, that's gonna get companies to go somewhere else. That's the way it goes. You fucking keep taxing these people to an oblivion, they're gonna go somewhere else where it's cheaper. Unfortunately, that's just gonna hurt us, right? So we're gonna lose jobs. I don't see how her whole plan is basically spend more money and take more taxes. Now, I'm not the best economist, but that sounds like a fucking recipe for disaster. Let's be real, it's just gonna be devastating for a lot of people. And if she gets into office, right? You're gonna have more border crossings. You're gonna have more of this bullshit. You're gonna have she's definitely gonna let them start voting. We don't like foreign interference unless the Democrats are benefiting from it, right? One of the most important films that I've been seeing all over the internet is this one, City of Dreams, I believe. Yes, I said City of Angels the last time on the podcast, and I fucked that up. But City of Dreams, they've been saying this is going to be this is the most important movie of 2024. We could watch a quick trailer on it. Just
Jesús, échale ganas del otro lado.
Atalintech mamawitia intonali. No tlactocatzine. Tihuelcuinequilis intonali. Vamos, mijo.
¿Y el chamaco? ¿Y cómo está?
Está listo.
Es bueno, es bueno. Es la decisión correcta para toda la familia.
¿Crees que mañana vas a salir a jugar a la cancha? No.
Any reason you rolled through that stop?
I'm sorry. That's your son?
Yes.
Any ID for the boy?
Yeah.
Where's the stops?
To a 2018 red Mustang belonging to Rodrigo Ramirez.
Rise and shine, homie. Rise and shine.
First shift 6:30, second shift 12:30. Last shift till 11, and boom, lights out at midnight. You crush it.
I know there's more of them in there.
Well, fake passport isn't going to cut it.
Yes, sir.
These people have no criminal history whatsoever.
Kind of busy shin.
The busy kind.
We've got evidence that they're harboring illegals.
Plus for warrant, denied.
Copy that.
I'd quit poking around. Catch my drift?
What is the truth? The truth is that as much as we want to be free, we live and we die together. This is America.
all right, that is the movie. From what I've read, a lot of theaters are trying to stonewall it and not show it. I don't know why that's a political movie. People are saying because of the politics of it. If you're for sex trafficking, then you're a fucking piece of shit and you deserve everything bad that's coming to you. That is incredible how you could say you care for women, you care for people, and you leave the border open where these things are fucking coming in at. It's like an express lane for this kind of behavior. It's I don't know. It's when A Sound of Freedom was one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Not worse in that way, but just pulls at you like what a fucking bunch of scumbags. And that makes me just sick to my stomach, and I hope we definitely start fucking taking that more serious and fucking really like just being known about it. But definitely go watch, spread it around so people can see what's going on in the U.S. and how open borders is basically creating this atmosphere where this is going on even more, and it's more prevalent today than it is than it ever has been in the U.S. I know it's always been a thing, but now we're fast tracking it here, which is fucking terrible. I did watch Matt Walsh's. I did a review on it and what I thought was fucking hilarious about it. Go check it out. It's here on YouTube. And one of the things I want to show is this one was really funny. Is end on a high note because it's sad to think about all the other shit going on. This is this guy fucking shuts down the fucking panel. So let's watch this.
Well, Walls is a buffoon. I'm sorry. This guy, he's the only school teacher in America who brags that none of his students can get into an Ivy League school. He's had one consequential press interaction with our Dana Bash, who asked him about the fabrications in his own resume, and his answer was essentially, "Me no understand words good." I mean, he's a buffoon. He's on a free ride for running under Harris. He gets very consequential. Second of all,
oh my god, me no understand words. What were you trying to say? It was my grammar. I fucked up with my grandma. What kind of fucking excuse is that, bitch? You lied. Just say you lied. That's one thing. Like, that's one thing I like about Tucker Carlson, I guess. Tucker Carlson will just say, yeah, I was wrong, and I fucking learned from it. And Tucker Carlson, I don't agree with everything he fucking says. I don't agree with everything anybody ever says, because I'm just not a fucking sheep, dumb fuck. What the motherfuckers should have said was, I said something that was not true. I apologize. I apologize to the service members. I apologize to everybody on my team, and I apologize to you guys, the public. And everybody would be like, "Fuck it." He exaggerated his military service, and we'll go on. But the thing is, they don't do that, and they just double down on this shit. Like, if you just fucking said the truth, people would forgive you if you were genuine about it. How the fuck can you not do that? Like, when I'm wrong, I say it all the time. I'm always wrong. I'm fucking married. I'm wrong all the time. But I mean, when I'm wrong, like with my friends, or I'm wrong in anything, I'll fucking admit it. And if I say something wrong on this podcast, we do a lot of talking, and we're going to continue to do a lot of talking, then I'll admit it. I'm fucking wrong. Like, hey, my bad. I read it wrong, or I misunderstood it, and fucking go from there. Now, Tim Walz is a fucking fool, man. That dude just waves his arms around, and he just fucking, man. He reminds me of Hillary Clinton when the fucking balloons fell. You remember she's like a fucking dipshit. It's like, if you look at JD Vance, he was a fucking poor ass redneck fucking white trash, whatever you want to call it, and he got himself out of it. Now he's a presidential candidate. And come on, that's fucking awesome. That's the American dream, right? Y'all blame Trump because he was born rich. Now somebody that's not rich, you blame him for other shit. The fuck do you want? Are you ever happy? Just say, I don't like Republicans no matter who you fucking put up, and at least we'll be honest about it. Now, I'm never gonna say I don't like any Democrats. Tulsi Gabbard was a Democrat, and I loved her. I don't like anybody in the Democratic Party as of now. That could change. Now, there's nobody in the Democratic Party that I can even see or relate to, other than some of the more moderates, but not too many of those nowadays. And if they do have good ideas, I will say, yeah, if it's a good idea, fuck it, let's go with that. That's why I'm not a tribalist. Well, it was nice talking with y'all. We'll have some more stuff coming up soon. Have a great time. See y'all. Peace.